Good afternoon, Prairie View Christian Church. Today is Wednesday, April 28th, 2021, and it's time for your midweek update. It'll be short, quick, simple this week, so praise the Lord for that. A few things that you're already aware of. Number one, you'll be getting your weekly Wednesday email from Nancy here in just a few minutes. That will have a devotion from Zach. He is writing it on the opposite side of this wall as we speak. It will also have the RSVP link for this coming Sunday, May 2nd. So if you plan to be here in person, please RSVP through that link the way you always do. It's been great to see a few visitors as of late. We've had people coming into church who need a place to sit, and we want to make sure that we have enough chairs out for everybody and have some idea of who's sitting where in advance. That way we can socially distance. So if you can RSVP, if you know for a fact you're going to be here on Sunday, May 2nd, please let us know that ahead of time by RSVPing through the website. We'll be continuing our 2 Timothy sermon series this week in chapter 2, reading verses 1 through 13. And it will certainly have some things in common with what we've talked about the past 2 weeks, suffering and enduring as followers of Christ. But there are also some good things in there that are useful and helpful for every believer to hear. Sometimes we look at this passage and we assume that it is specifically for pastors or missionaries or other people who work in churches, but that really isn't the case. These verses can be helpful for every single follower of Jesus. So we hope you'll be here this Sunday, May 2nd, 2 Timothy 2, verses 1 through 13. And speaking of ways this passage can be helpful and useful, one of the things that it specifically mentions is that Timothy's task, one of them, is to help appoint godly and capable men who are able to teach the church. And in that passage, I certainly think, and many commentators would agree, that Paul is talking about elders. He's challenging, encouraging, kind of ordering Timothy to appoint elders in those local churches. That was a big part of what Paul did. One of his ways of building and planting and growing churches all over the map for the glory of God is that he would go somewhere, kind of help the church get started, appoint elders there, and then he would leave. Paul was not messing with every single in and out of every single church. He was not constantly telling every single church what to do. He would kind of get them started, have them appoint elders, and then he would go start a church somewhere else once they could kind of function on their own. And that fits well in the life of our church right now because we're actually this week starting to collect elder nominations. So if you, as a member of Prairie View Christian Church, see who you believe to be a godly and capable man who is qualified to be an elder, would be a good fit as an elder, who you would like to see as an elder at some point down the road, now is a good time for you to nominate those people. That will be available on the website by the end of the week. We'll also be sure to send it out on all the usual ways, through social media, through Nancy's emails later in the week as well. So please, if you're a member of this church, take seriously that responsibility and that privilege that you have to make your voice heard in the makeup of our eldership team. We would love to hear your feedback and get those nominations in the very near future. Now, beyond that, there really isn't a whole lot to add. It's a relatively slow week. We are looking forward to volleyball starting here in a couple weeks. We're also excited to be celebrating a baby shower here in a few weeks for the first time in a long time. Caleb and Alyssa Dinsmore are expecting. The baby is due in June, and that baby shower is currently being planned. So mark your calendars for Sunday, May 23rd. There are more details that I'm sure will come out as we get closer, but mark your calendars if you would like to attend that baby shower or even just give Caleb and Alyssa a gift. This is a great way to love and serve people in our church at a really monumental moment in their lives of welcoming a baby to the family. So, again, relatively short, relatively sweet. Look for your Wednesday email, read Zach's devotion that gets sent out, RSVP for Sunday morning. Remember elder nominations. Those will be popping up on the website soon, so please be thinking and praying about how you might contribute to that. And then keep your calendar marked for volleyball on Monday, May 10th, and a baby shower for Caleb and Alyssa Densmore on Sunday, May 23rd. So with that pretty much covers it. Hope to see you Sunday. Look forward to worshiping with you. So have a good rest of your week.